guys, today we're reviewing this stunning 2022 Bentley Bentayga. This is a 4-litre V8 Azure EWB First Edition, so it is the absolute pinnacle trim level of this year of Bentayga. A little bit of insight to the Bentayga: it was released for 2016 model year. And this one is a facelift 2020 onwards model, so it has a revised sort of exterior and interior screen with a more like ergonomic touch screen with Apple CarPlay and stuff. But yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. This one is finished in magnetic metallic, which is an extended paint range option from Bentley. And being the Azure EWB, it would have costed 195 grand new. But this one is the first edition, which was an extra £30,000, costing £225,000 new. And on top of all of that, if you thought the car was fully loaded, this one has £26,000 worth of options on top of that already huge spec, making this car amounting to £250,000 when brand new. It's got the bright chromed matrix front grille here with a lot of chrome everywhere. I do like that it's not the Airline Specification Pack, which gives you a lot of blacked out stuff. I don't really think it's as classy, to be honest. You've got full LED beam matrix front headlamps, which block out individual beams, which is very advanced. And as well as that, you've got crystal diamond Bentley knurling in the headlamp, which is sort of got a blue fleck to it. It's really cool. I've never seen anything like it. You've obviously got on the Azure EWB standard the Tour Pack, which gives you adaptive cruise control with its bulb mounted fog lamp sort of LiDAR sensors there, and the night vision camera, which is mounted in the sort of lower half of the grille there, which is quite nice. And yeah, as you'd expect, it's got surround camera system, the top view camera as part of the Tour Pack. The Azure has just so much standard. This one's got the 22-inch 10-spoke bright machined and gloss black painted alloys. So the Azure EWB already has these alloys standard, but they're just in silver, so it'd cost another £2,000 to have them painted in this black finish with a diamond cutting, which I think looks a lot nicer. And you've got the B sort of bright chromed badging there on the side vent, and the Azure badging on the front doors. You've got first edition badging on the rear pillars as well, which is lovely. Keyless entry, soft closed doors as you'd expect. Being a 4-litre twin turbo V8, you've got these very aggressive quad tailpipes with these sort of ovular design, and by clicking the B badge on the back, you open the boot, which is quite nice. On the boot here, you've got the sort of rail, load rails and chrome guards here as well, bash plate, which is nice. Underneath here, you've just got some storage along with the Naim subwoofer and the Naim amplifier here as well, which actually has a Harman logo on it, because that's the supplier's Harman. They make Harman Kardon and Bowers & Wilkins and stuff. And yeah, you've got air suspension as well, which is adjustable from the boot, so this allows you to raise and lower the car, and it even has a more enhanced feature, which I'll mention later. You've also got electrically deployable tow bar as an option, which is around £1,000. Quite nice if you want to tow stuff. But yeah, if you just click the button once, it will pull it out, and then you have to hold the button to retract it back in, which is quite nice, very shiny, and yeah, just makes it very suitable for towing. You've got this lovely high quality parcel shelf as well, which is sort of like got these strings. It doesn't really feel like a parcel shelf, it feels like a picnic table or something. It is quite cool. But yeah, nevertheless, quite a cool little feature, and it's not too bad. And yeah, let's just move in onto the rear. Back here, it's the absolute epitome of first class luxury. This one has the linen interior with the Bentley hide. It's just absolutely stunning. You've got the first edition badging or embroidery on the back of the seat backs on all seats, which is quite nice. You've also got pillows in the rear as part of the Azure EWB pack. And you've also got 20-way electrically adjustable rear seats with massage, heating and ventilation. And this is part of the Airline Specification Pack, so it gives you even more electrically adjustable rear seats as well as the already adjustable rear seats, which you get on these. You've got the rear seat entertainment as well, which is about a £3,000 option. The Bentley Airline Specification is a very desirable option, and this was about £8,000 when new. This gives you picnic tables in the rear, and also a feature which, when you climb in onto the back here, allows you to recline the front passenger seat all the way forward, which is quite cool. I'll just give that a bit of time to work. But you've also got a tablet in the middle as well, with a clock display, which is nice, and electrically actuated rear doors with the option to close them from the rear, which is sort of Rolls-Royce style. But yeah, this is just absolutely luxurious. You've got sort of a footrest here, which allows you to just rest your feet. It really is like an first class, like business class airline experience. And, you know, with the seats sort of tilted all the way back here, it's just really nice. It's just absolutely stunning. This one's also got electric tilt and slide glass panoramic sunroof, which is nice. I think all the Bentaygas basically have that. And like I said, you've also got this multimedia tablet in the middle, which can be ejected. And when that's ejected, you have a number of different functions. Like I said, you can close the doors from the rear here, which is really cool. And you've also got electric rear blinds. The Azure EWB basically comes with a sunshine specification pack, which effectively is the rear sun blinds and dual front sun visors for the driver and passenger, which is quite good. But yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. Like I said, you've got organ, the piano style organ stops here, which is nice. Wireless phone charging in the rear, and the Airline Specification Pack gives you this sort of 4-seating configuration. Even though the car's got 5 seats, the rear seats are sort of sculpted and designed to only have a 4-seat configuration, which is quite nice. You've got some cup holders in the middle here, 2 USB-C ports, and a through-loading ski storage as well, which is nice. And you've got the Naim speakers there. The Azure EWB First Edition comes standard with the Naim audio system, which is a 1720 watts, 20 speaker 3D audio system, which is just absolutely insane. It is one of the best sound systems on the market. It has bass mid ranges, a rear mounted subwoofer in the boot, and it has 2 front bass shakers in each front seat, which basically play and pulse bass through the seat. It is like something you've never experienced in your life. It's absolutely insane. The tablet in the back here allows you to control the rear blinds by closing all of them at the same time or opening them. You've also got ambient lighting, your Naim stereo, which can be changed. You have a sub, bass, treble, and the active bass, which, like I said, includes the shakers in the seats. And you've also got the sound focus, which is just the surround 3D sort of focus. You've got media, spoken word. Yeah, very interesting. You've got the airline seating configuration, which, like I said, you've got 16-way electrically adjustable rear seats with 8-way electric, 4-way lumbar, 2-way cushion, 2-way headrest, lumbar switches, massage switch, and these buttons as well, which is quite good. Which, yeah, basically just allow you to adjust and tilt the rear footrest, which is quite cool. The buttons for the airline sort of reclining function are there, along with memory as well. The speakers look stunning. This one's got the grand black veneer option, which gives you piano black front and rear, with obviously the first edition embroidered into the piano black with this pinstripe. You've got contrast stitching everywhere. Again, you've got heated and ventilated rear seats, like I said, which is just absolutely stunning. A load of different massage functions, including a posture, different types of massage, and like I said, the seats allow you to control even what I said, including the lumbar from here, and bolsters. Not only just these side bolsters here, but also bottom bolsters, which is just so advanced. 20-way seats in the rear I've never ever seen on a car before. It is just the epitome of luxury. You've got ambient lighting, radio, you've got the rear seat entertainment, which can be tilted as well. It's sort of the one you'll find in a Porsche Taycan, sort of VAG products. It doesn't have a TV tuner, but it does have like Netflix function and stuff, and HDMI screensaver, and you've got picnic tables in the back, which is quite luxurious. And like I said, you've got rear privacy, along with double glazed insulated thermal laminated front and rear windows. And when you put a window down on the motorway, it's just so loud because you don't even realize how quiet it is inside. It's insane. You've got 2 sort of knobs here for your coat hangers and air conditioning controls. Naim speakers on the pillars here, as well as the rear headlining as well, which is very nice. Also headphones for the rear passengers, for the TV sound system, and the Naim sound system, which is nice. but yeah, Bentley branded, which is quite cool. I think we had a Mulsanne with sort of similar speakers as well. The Taycan, basically, it shares a lot of VAG parts, so it is very high quality on the interior, and it, you know, it is very nice, but a lot of bespoke Bentley details have been put into the interior as well. So it's not just like VAG stuff, but the engine is very potent, being the sort of VAG Audi engine. But yeah, let's just move in onto the front now. Moving into the front, again, we have these gorgeous linen seats with a first edition embroidery on the front, with these sort of nice chrome face-plated headrest covers here, and you've got sculpted front headrests, which are really supple. The leather is just really lovely. You won't even find a speck of plastic in here. You've got just leather everywhere, even on the door panels here and the side dashboard ends. And the leather, the full dashboard is contrast stitched as well. You've again got the 20-way electrically adjustable front seats with 16-way electric, and the 4-way electric on the screen with the bolsters, which is quite nice. You've got electric folding mirrors, as you'd expect, electric rear child locks, the brogue pinstriping going along the whole of the interior here. And to start up the car, you just press this start stop button. Put in sport mode, opens up the valves a bit. This one's got the All Terrain Specification Pack, which gives you off-roading and rock settings. And also it gives you underbody shields, so you know, if you do want to take it off-road, it has got metal reinforced bash plates underneath the car to withstand rocks and sort of, you know, that sort of stuff. And the tow bar is a nice addition as well. You've got comfort and the Bentley driving mode, which is sort of adaptive driving mode or configurable one. You've also got custom, which is a configurable one, and the air suspension, which is, you know, a very nice adaptive air suspension. On top of that, the Bentayga Azure comes with DRC, which is dynamic ride control. This has anti-roll bars which apply torque and pressure to each axle, and it has anti-roll function, so it stops body roll and tilt. And on top of that, it's got the camera which predicts the road and scans for potholes and stuff, and it is just so smooth. You could be on the worst road in England and you wouldn't even know it, because the suspension is just so good on these. It's unreal. You've got the Touring Pack standard on the Azure as well, which gives you adaptive cruise control with following distance, a heads-up display system with lane keeping and speed limit display, and also an infrared night vision camera, which is really cool. So when you click this button down here, you have got the thermal imaging black and white night vision camera. This is military grade tech. This allows you to see deer and foxes at night, and it will slam on the brakes if it does detect any obstacle in its way. So, you know, it can potentially mitigate an accident at night. You've also got Audi's virtual cockpit system, which yeah, Volkswagen and Audi sort of have with the Google Earth, but it's installed in the Bentley application, which is a little bit different. The dial's a bit different, but you've also got these sort of torch effect dials, which only show you, yeah, it does have quite a lot of grunt to it for V8. You've got heated steering wheel as well. This one's got the optional Mulliner contrast gear selector and steering wheel. So this gives you a linen gear selector and a linen two-tone steering wheel here with cross stitching in linen, which is very nice. You've got a head-up display, sort of rocker dial here as well, or knurled dial. You've also got Audi side assist, which is on the Bentleys as well. This is just like a blind spot assist, and it's got lane keeping assist on the side of the stalk here, which is quite nice. And it's just absolutely stunning. You can also control the brightness of the instrument display. And you've got the Touring Pack also gives you self-parking, along with the top view camera system, which is a surround view camera system, which allows you to choose between different various functions on the camera. And you've also got this Bentley clock. I remember they used to be Breitling, but yeah, I'm not sure if this is a Breitling clock anymore. It doesn't have the badging, but yeah, established 1919, which is quite nice. You've also got the organ style vent stoppers at the front here with this very nice diamond looking knurling. Again, the panoramic sunroof's really large. What I absolutely love on this is the leather headlining, which is just full leather hide headlining along the pillars, the dash, just on the B pillars here. It is so luxurious, honestly, it's unreal. You've got a 12-volt socket front and rear wireless phone charging. You've got the front and rear seat comfort configuration, which gives you these heated and ventilated massaging front seats. By clicking a massage button, you can scroll between which the intensity and which programs you want. You've got Google Earth. The facelift 2020 onwards, Bentaygas come with this nicer screen. Again, it's sort of an Audi. It's Audi's facelifted MMI system, which is very nice. It looks a lot nicer in this Bentley sort of style and font, though. Like I said, you've got the Naim audio system as well, which effectively allows you to just choose between different modes. Like before, you have to have a radio on to actually adjust the settings, though. And yeah, you've got Apple CarPlay, which is very nice. It's not too small, but it does take up quite a lot of screen, which is nice. And this one doesn't need a service until February, which is also quite good. And yeah, you've got all terrain specification with your different sort of body roll and angles and your ride height as well. If you hold this button, you can lock the suspension, so this allows you to take off the wheels or do any bodywork or anything on the car without, you know, wrecking the suspension or the airbags. And it tells you what height you're at, which is a bit funny. Yeah, you got ambient lighting as well, the mood lighting inside, which again is just, it's just absolutely stunning. The configuration is just insane. You've got the footwells, and you can just see you've got the sort of these diamond patterning, illuminates at night. It's got perforated like side door cards, which is just absolutely insane. I've never seen it before. You've got 4-zone climate control with 2-zone at the front and 2-zone at the rear with individual temperature and fan flow. Yeah, there's honestly not much more I think I can talk about. You've got soft closed doors as you'd expect on the car. It is just absolutely insane. The steering wheel's really nice. Just everything is nice. You've got electric rear child locks, and yeah, it is just absolutely brilliant. You've got loads of different settings. You've got the adaptive cruise, which is very smooth and operable, and all the different drive modes, like I said, as part of the all-terrain specification. But yeah, let's just move on to the engine. Under the bonnet lies Volkswagen Audi Group's 4-litre twin turbocharged V8 with 542 brake horsepower. This thing is an absolute monster. And yeah, it's the same engine found in the SQ7 and the SQ8, just slightly up-tuned with better internal components, sort of tuned by Bentley, bespoke. But yeah, its main core architecture is Volkswagen Audi Group, but it's very potent. They have stock production of the W12 and the 4-litre diesel, but this thing, I do prefer the V8 actually, because it does sound a lot more growlier and grumblier. But yeah, it's just absolutely stunning, along with this magnetic paintwork. It's just an absolute stunner. This one's got 2 owners, full Bentley service history, and it's just had its vehicle health check report as well from the last service. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's just move on to the test drive now. I'll be test driving this stunning Bentayga. This is a 4-litre V8, so it shares a very similar engine to the SQ7 and the Audi products. It does sound quite grumbly. But yeah, let's just get going. It's an absolutely stunning car. It is a real head turner, you know. This thing is just absolutely brilliant. It's a big old tank, but it's very wide. You do have to be careful when driving it, because it is a big tanky car. But yeah, this one has the DRC, obviously. The Azure EWB just comes with just loads of features. It's almost hard to describe how loaded these Bentleys are in one video, but I try my best to be concise and you know, just to include everything in one video. But they really are, you know, a work of art and a work of craftsmanship. Yeah, this one just drives absolutely wonderfully. You've got different drive modes. I like sport personally. You've also got the Bentley mode, which a lot of people know about, the comfort, and custom modes as well. Engine warms up relatively quickly as well. You've got a later screen on here with an updated Apple CarPlay. The noise insulation is like really good on these. I'll try and demonstrate how quiet it is, and then obviously just open up the exhaust a bit, just to, you know, show off the little bit of a sporty side there it has. But it does have a valved exhaust system with its quad tips, which I found quite impressive, to be honest. But yeah, it's really quiet, you know. When you just put in comfort mode, it is very quiet, with the double glazing everywhere, just brilliant. You've also got the you know, adaptive cruise control, the night vision, the NV camera, which is my all-time favorite party trick. That just like, that gets me jumping up and down when I see night vision on a car. But yeah, this is sort of how it sounds as well. It is very potent. The 542 brake horsepower, definitely not something to mess with, you know. It is definitely really nice. You've got the Tiptronic ZF8 as well, which is very quick. But yeah, the night vision is a very useful feature in, you know, nighttime. Having the DRC, the dynamic ride control, I don't think it predicts the suspension using a camera, but effectively it's got anti-roll bars which have torsion, and a 48 volt electrical battery system, which basically will adjust the road conditions of the suspension. And yeah, it's a very smooth ride. It's almost like it predicts what's going to be ahead of you, and it is just driving on a cloud. It's like being in a Rolls Royce almost, you know. It is really nice, and just such a smooth ride, honestly. But yeah, it's an absolute tank of a car. It is very wide. It almost feels like you take up like the whole road almost. It's got a very huge road presence, especially being a long wheelbase. It is quite a long car, but relatively alright to park, to be honest. You know, you've got a surround camera, the top view camera, and the self parking. It isn't the most difficult thing in the world to park, to be honest with you, but it just offers such a subliminal ride comfort. It's insane. But yeah, I do love the night vision. And you know, you've got the navigation, you've got Google Maps and stuff with a subscription, a tracker, the massaging, multi-massaging seats. I do like cooled seats. I'm a big fan of that. I can't live without cooled seats, especially on the linen interior. I think it really sets it apart, being magnetic over linen. You know, it isn't a bad interior colour combination. With the black contrasting, I think it's nice. And the black carpets, it's normally relatively hard to clean cream carpets, but having black carpets with the cream piping is very, you know, it is very nice. The Naim audio speakers are crazy. I wish I could show you on video, but I'll do a review of the Naim audio system soon, with the shakers pulsing through the seat backs and the seat base. It is, I've never ever had a system like that before. It is really insane. But yeah, we'll just quickly stop, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.